Why do people do or not do things? It's all a matter of motivation. If you can provide people with the right motivation, then they will do things for you. If not, they won't. So, here are my top 20 ways to motivate people on your projects. There are a lot of things that will motivate each individual, and your job is to figure out which ways will motivate the people in your situation with the greatest integrity. Let's start with 4 basic ways to motivate people. Number 1 is the carrot. Incentives, bonuses, bribes, rewards, gifts, all of these appeal to what is probably the fundamental motivator. Number 2, the what's in it for me factor. Because yes, we all act out of self-interest. Number 3 is the stick. Threats, penalties, and coercion. Of course, they work. But do you want to be the sort of person who uses them? Number 4 is curiosity. People are driven by the need to know. And for some people, this is a huge motivator. If you're wondering what are the other 16 motivators and you're still watching, you may be one of them. Next are 6 ways to motivate people by appealing to their fundamental needs. Number 5 is existence, which is all about survival and meeting our basic physical needs. However, if you use this as a motivator explicitly, most people will see this as a form of coercion. And number 6 is continued existence. This is about safety and security. The feeling that you have a roof over your head and that you have food on the table for the next period of time. Once again, this will feel to most people like you're using the stick and making a threat. Number 7 is relationships, because human beings are fundamentally social creatures and we have a deep need to connect to other people and to feel part of some group. And once we are part of that group, number 8 is recognition. We want to feel like we have a place in that group and we are recognized for our contribution. And of course, once we've got that, it will enhance number 9, our status. A feeling that we don't just have a place in a group, but we have the respect of that group and a position within that group which recognizes it. And while some people really do crave status, I think more of us crave the thing that tends to lead to status itself, achievement, the sense of doing something and having got something done. Achievement is one of the primary drives in the workplace. And it was David McClelland who put the need for affiliation or relationships, the need for power or status, and the need for achievement all onto a level footing and said that we all have a balance of those 3. And if you can understand which of those is the strongest driver for each individual, you then have the levers to motivate them effectively. Next, we have 4 sources of transformational motivation. Motivations which arise because we sense that they can transform who we are. If achievement is all about giving us a sense of self-esteem for what we've done, these are all about what Abraham Maslow called self-actualization, a sense of becoming who we can be. The first of these is mastery. The sense that we are becoming skilled and increasingly more skilled at the things we do. There is a deep sense of pride in mastering something, and mastering something to a high degree. Next is growth. Because even once we are a master, as human beings, we don't want to stand still. We want to feel that the person we are today is a little bit better than the person we were yesterday, and that the person we can be tomorrow will be better still. But But why do we want to become a master? Why do we want to grow? Purpose is the thing that answers that fundamental question, why, which all human beings are driven to ask. And number 14 is contribution. For some people, the need to contribute to their society, to their community, to the world as a whole is their primary purpose. For others, it is simply a way to supplement the fulfillment of their primary needs. It's me, and it's me alone. Next, we have 4 motivators that are all about our sense of who we are and what we need deep inside ourselves. These intrinsic motivators are particularly useful in the project environment because we can satisfy them without any budget, without any cost, just by being respectful of what people feel they need for themselves. So, number 15 is autonomy, the ability to be in control of ourselves and our work. The feeling that nobody is driving us, nobody is pushing us, we can make our own choices and therefore dictate our own future. Anything you can do to increase someone's sense of autonomy is likely to be highly motivating. And related to that is number 16, control. We need to feel in control of ourselves and of our environment, and to a degree, the choices that we make. Therefore, giving people control over their work and over their workplace is all about providing an incentive for them. On the other hand, the fear of losing control leads to stress. So control can be used either as a carrot or as a stick. Next is certainty. We all crave certainty, but to a degree, certainty is opposed both to autonomy and control. So for every one of us, there is a trade-off between the amount of autonomy we have and control that we have over our choices and the amount of certainty we've got about what is going to happen regardless of our choices. Each of us sits somewhere on that spectrum of desire for certainty and desire for control. Your job is to understand where each of your team members feels most comfortable so that you can get the balance right. And finally, at number 18 is our desire for variety, novelty, which of course is also opposite to our need for certainty. Once again, there are some people who have a higher or a lower degree of need and desire for variety, and therefore the opportunity to do more and different things can be a big motivator for some, but a little bit scary for others. In the project world, this plays out particularly strongly when we are involved in creating change in organizations, because the need for certainty leads us to resist change. The desire for variety leads us to embrace it. And as a community, an organization is full of people all over that spectrum. Finally, no person is an island, and therefore number 19 is duty, and its related concept, loyalty. The sense that we are part of a community and therefore we owe it loyalty and we owe it duty. And the sense of having a duty and needing to fulfill that duty is a big motivator for many people. And at number 20, our final motivator is applause. We want to feel that the people around us appreciate what we do, and we want them to celebrate it. We want that feedback. It is a great big buzz when people around us applaud the work that we do. The way I like to think about motivators is a great big bag of different sweets. Inside that bag are the sweets that each person enjoys. Your job as project manager, project leader, and project motivator is to figure out which are the right sweets for each of your people. Please do give this video a big like if you've enjoyed it and if you've learned from it. I'll be making loads more great project management videos for you, so please do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.